Hi, I'm Louise Fletcher, abstract artist, and today I want to talk to you about finding your style. I used to think that I just didn't have a unique style. When styles were being handed out, I guess I just didn't get one. Until I realised that style is simply a reflection of who we are. Saying I don't have a unique style is like saying I don't have a unique personality. It's ridiculous, really. The truth is that if we are all unique, and we know we are, then we can all make unique artwork. And the reason this is important is that the personal is always universal. If you've ever been heartbroken, you experience what feel like intensely unique feelings. After all, you were heartbroken by a particular situation or a particular person. But then you meet someone else who's also had their heart broken, and you talk to them, and then in the connection you feel better, because even though they had a completely different heartbreak, in a way it's the same. You realise you're not alone. And I think art does that for us too. When we see a piece of art that's unique, unlike anything we've seen before, and that resonates with something inside of us, we want to own it. The artist has expressed something unique to herself, but it's connected with something inside of us. Art like this doesn't appeal to everyone. So when I say the universal, I don't mean that everyone in the world will love it if you make your own unique work, but many people will connect with it. And because they connect so strongly with it, and because it's so unique, they'll want to own it. And that's why personal, unique art sells so well. It's also way more satisfying to make art like this. When I used to paint watercolour cows like this one, I was able to sell them. Lots of people liked them. But because they were not a full expression of myself, I didn't feel great about it. My new abstract landscape paintings do just as well, even better probably. But now when I make a sale, it really means something. Because now when I make a sale, something very personal has resonated with another person so much, a complete stranger, that they're willing to hand over their hard-earned money in order to live with my creation. That really means something. But if you've felt that you've struggled to find a style, you might be listening to all this and saying, oh, that all sounds great, but how do I get there? So how do you get there? You have to get to know yourself. You have to stop looking outside for answers. Envying other artists just gets in the way of finding who you are. So you have to become aware of your own preferences. What compositions appeal to you? If you look at all the kind of paintings you love, either your own or other people's, what compositions appeal most? What colour choice? Are they bold and dramatic? Are they quiet? Are they monochrome? Are they brightly coloured? Are they abstract? Are they realistic? And outside of art, what inspires you? What do you love? What do you stop to look at and pay attention in daily life? What gives you joy? Knowing your preferences means you can start to make choices in your own work. Not only what it's about, but choices about composition and colour and value contrast, and whether you're going to layer paint over paint or just have one layer, and whether you're going to work in watercolour or oils or pastels. Knowing your own preferences is the key. So not worrying what anyone else's preferences are, just what feels really good to you. And finally, you have to lower your standards. The thing that's stopping you exploring and getting in touch with who you really are is, in my experience, very likely a fear of messing up, a fear of getting it wrong. And you can't find a new way to make art that nobody else has ever done before if you're worried about getting it wrong, because you will get it wrong. That's the only way to learn something new. So finding your own style requires you to let go of the need to always make something nice every time you go and paint. In fact, to accept that usually what you make won't be nice. Now that might sound horrible. Why would I want to take my precious painting time and just make horrible things? Actually, it's not. Because when you let go of the need for a result and you just start playing with paint, first of all, it's like being a little kid again. It's really good fun. And secondly, even though, yes, you will make bad paintings and you will make muddy messes, you will also constantly have these little moments of realization, which are so exciting. So you'll do something and you'll think, oh, I really like the effect that made. Or I really liked how it felt to use that big brush and swipe it across. Now you've learned something about your style. It's going to involve big brushes and swiping across, or whatever else it was that felt good to you at that moment. So working this way, letting go of the need for results, does actually produce results much more quickly, in the sense it gets you to that place where you know what your own style is. You just have to be prepared to take a little bit of a journey to get there. So that's my message for today. I know it might feel like you can't make unique, authentic, exciting artwork. If you're watching this video all the way through, I think maybe that's how you feel. But I am here to tell you from experience, my own and that of the students that I teach, that you can. I see it happen over and over and over again. It's the true joy of teaching painting, actually. You do have a style. You do have a unique voice. Go and play with paint and find out what it is. If you'd like to see more videos like this, just hit subscribe to stay in touch.